think there would be two things that I would point out to the doctors. Number one is the seizures, the spells, basically the oculogyric crisis. Um, we were able to capture it on an EEG, and that's monitoring their brainwaves. And during the OGC, her brainwaves were normal. And I remember we had this little sigh of relief when we saw that, like, oh, okay, her brain is intact, the brain is normal. The EEG showed everything was normal. So the way you treat OGCs is not to sedate the child, and the doctors will obviously know this, but being aware that it is an OGC and not a seizure means that we don't have to sedate our child, means that they can stay awake, that parents shouldn't worry that there's brain damage happening. They should understand that this is a result of an imbalance in neurotransmitters in the brain, and that even though their child is in a difficult position, it's not something where you have to worry about brain damage. The other thing I would say is that you can do things such as intensive early intervention, intensive therapy before treatment becomes available to the public. What we noticed with our daughter is, I mentioned it earlier about receptive communication. I know that she has this receptive communication. She has trouble expressing herself. She can't talk. She had difficulty with moving her limbs. She couldn't say what she wanted. But there were signs that she was understanding, such as we would read these books. And let's just use the word porcupine. And porcupine showed up in the book. And I didn't really think anything about it, but she was able to move her hand and touch the porcupine. And I thought, maybe this is a fluke, what is this? And she did the same thing for with different color cars, red car, she was able to touch it. It showed me that she was listening to us, that she's processing it, that she understands it. Eventually, we went through a clinical trial, and she did have gene therapy. And once she started showing results after gene therapy, it was almost immediate with how she was interacting with the world around her. So back to the book, gene therapy didn't instantly cause her to learn porcupine, or red truck. She had already known that. Gene therapy only helped her express herself. So I think it's very important for doctors to tell parents to do early intervention, to do intensive therapy, to do cognitive educational activities, or what we call play-based activities with children, because they are listening, they are learning from us.